Welcome to Julie the Thrifty Designer. Today, I'm going to show you my day and what I'm going to do for preparing our food and everything for Thanksgiving. So blog with me this day. See you soon. Well, today I'm getting ready to head out the door to go get my grandson. He has a school project where he has to do some baking and cooking and cutting projects with knives and learning how eggs work. And so the Thanksgiving preparation is going to be his school work. So he's going to come help me with it. But today, this is what I get to deal with to go get him. Yesterday it was like 65 degrees. Check out this. Yay! Overnight it rained and then snowed, so we have an icy, sloppy mess. And I get to clean off the car and go get him. So much fun. Colorado weather for you. I'm just letting you know that I went and got my grandson today. Hello there. Say hi.
Are you recording me?
Yes, I'm recording you. He is going to help me with our cooking of all the food today.
Here you go. Be your
Assignment. Okay. Well, see, he has a school assignment that in class where he is supposed to learn how to cut all these different ways.
Even
And
though
so,
there's no school this week.
well, there's no school this week, but you wasn't able to do it this last week. So, we are going to work on his stuff for school. That's why he's here helping me with Thanksgiving.
Grandma, you're over here. I'm probably going to be set up before you find it.
Well, good. I'm glad you found it before I got set up. Okay, now with that, I want you to do 1 whole scoop of that one in this recipe. We're making some cornbread so that we can make it. Okay, I wasn't meaning heaping, but that's okay. It won't hurt it. That's going to be strong. Oh, well. We're making some cornbread to put into the stuffing. It'll be okay. It'll be strong. I didn't mean for it to be heaping. Remember how I was showing you how to level things out?
Yeah, but I should have just done that then.
Well, no, you need to use your finger. Remember on the other thing?
I use this.
That's all right. Okay, we're fine. Anyway, here we go. Now we're kind of adding a little bit of milk. And we can use this to stir it up with. Mix that up with that. Let's take this spatula out so that it's going to take longer for us to cook this today. Don't get carried away with the milk now. We want to mix it in well. Yeah, he actually added a little too much of the baking soda. You can really taste it. But that's okay. I wasn't specific enough on what we needed to put in there. So now we're trying to open the cans of pumpkin for making pumpkin pie. We have such a mess all over the kitchen, but who doesn't have a mess on Thanksgiving? Now, I don't follow the can recipe. I know for basics, and I don't have a written down recipe, but my pumpkin pie that I make is one my mother showed me. She never measured, so I learned to not measure as well. So it's really hard for me, but it actually calls for pumpkin pie spice, this is nutmeg, sorry, cloves, and molasses, and vanilla, and of course your brown sugar and regular sugar, or you can substitute with Trevia if you need to make it a little bit more lower in sugar for diabetes or whatever. They have brown sugar and the Trevia, and they all taste really good. But this particular one that I am making is going to the normal people that doesn't have any dietary problems. This is a delicious pie. Okay, what he's now doing is scraping out the pumpkin out of the can.
Just a minute ago I was doing it.
we now added some heavy whipping cream. Of course, we just poured some in, and we'll probably add a little bit more after a while, but he's now mixing it all in. Okay, now he is cracking the eggs. He did 4 of them. All right, now here's the 2 pumpkin pies made. Now I did cheat and buy the already made pie crust. I used to go through all the headache of making it, but I wasn't going to do it today. Anyway, there's the pie crust. Okay, there's the fruit cobbler come out of the oven. It's hot, hot, hot. And this is the cornbread. Looks yummy. And you're being bored, huh?
Well, you have not shown it me at all. And you said, well, I've done this.
Okay, now we are making fudge brownies. Pour it in now, sweetie. You know what? We didn't empty the pan from the pumpkin pies because why not have a little bit of pumpkin brownies? It might be fun. We're gonna try it and see. Now we're mixing. He likes to mix. Lots and lots of fun. Lots of fun. Okay, well, I kind of lost the grandson. He's off kind of doing something else. Cooking, you can only handle, I guess, so much. But now we're getting ready to start our bread stuffing. Okay, I just dried a loaf of bread and I cubed it into cubes. And actually the dark color here, I really cooked it way too long, but this was actually cornbread. So this is actually gluten-free bread and gluten-free cornbread. And when it gets done, you will not even know that it tastes gluten-free. I've been doing this for a long, long time, and it's actually pretty amazing. So there's quite a bit here. It's going to look pretty good. It's going to taste good when we get done, too. Here's the dramatics of trying to cut an onion. Careful of your fingers. That's a torture feeling. He's gonna fulfill his school thing here with cutting an onion. Turn it over so that, Kerrigan, so the flat side is down. Turn it over so the flat, there you go. You're doing pretty good.
Viewers, I'm just going to do this. I don't.
Yeah, well, you need to open your eyes so you don't cut yourself. You could still cut the back of your hand. We all have to do this. This is part of learning to cook.
I opened my eyes for 1 second.
Oh, cruel grandmother here.
Oh.
All right. Well, I have him flipping spoons around.
Hey.
But now what we have done is cut up 2 whole onions. Now, this is a lot. This is a lot of...
It's 5 o'clock at night.
It's like 5:30 at night, actually. We've been cooking all day.
Yeah, and Josh finally got home, and now I'm over here waiting so
and flipping it around. So anyway, that's what we did. Now we have almost a pound of butter. You want to pour that in? Okay, pour that pound of butter in. Thank you. Okay. Okay. No, Kerrigan, I want you to really try to make them smaller pieces like I showed you. We're learning how to cut, and this is part of his school supplies.
Smile.
It's because you're cracking me up. That's why. You're funny. Careful of your hands. I don't want any cut fingers. Anyway, so now it's a whole head of celery. You're funny. Okay, next we have put in the celery. I had to finish chopping it because he just lost interest. Okay, so I have some dried cranberries, and there's probably maybe 1/3 of a bag left, and I am going to use all of them.
Grandma, why are there not very many cranberries left?
Oh, I have other bags if I need more, but that I'm going to see if this is enough.
But what'd you do?
Well, we're going to mix it into it in a little bit. Okay, I have decided that we needed a little bit more cranberries.
I decided to can I please stay the night because I want to do that with bird tomorrow. And I want to
Okay, I'm going to be cleaning the birds tomorrow.
So?
And we will stuff the bird in the morning of Thanksgiving.
But I want to help clean
And
the bird.
so I'm using hands here. Now this is to taste, guys. You make your own stuffing with what you like in it. So right now it's onions and celery.
Yeah, onions.
But it's yummy with them.
But
It's
that
just
hurt my eyes.
well, it may hurt your eyes, but it's just that. And so this is what it is here.
Mom, can I help you clean the birds?
Okay, that'll be later. Yes, we'll worry about that tomorrow. That we're going to clean tomorrow. So anyway, so it's onions and celery and craisins. And it sure is a nice, yummy start. But we're not done yet. Okay, next.
It's 6:17 at dark time right now, viewer.
Okay. Right now, what I
Don't forget to set the time.
is some, actually this is beef Italian sage sausage. And I'm gonna fry this off.
Can I help?
You can do what I'm doing. Just stand here, just chopping it away like that. Gotta dig it deep and get it to broke up nice. Now don't slop it all over. Don't slop it all over. Did you not see how I was doing it? Let me show you what I do. Watch, watch. Watch, Kerrigan. I went down and twisted. I went down and twisted.
Viewers, it might look nice, but it really is hard.
Well, yeah, but this thing is a wonderful, wonderful thing for cutting up hamburger and,
Grandma,
things like that. Let me show you this thing.
Cutting cans.
Yeah, well.
For you to say I cooked this.
Okay, Kerrigan, you are been cooking a lot too. It's just, I'm usually saying I because it's usually just me.
And you took all the credit earlier, didn't you?
Well, I wasn't meaning to. Okay.
Ooh, it's hot.
Yes, this, you silly goose, quit. This is the shape of this tool. I found this, I saw it on a cooking show and I'm like, I gotta get one. And when I found it, I had to get it, and it is the amazing thing here. All right, you can keep working at it, and I will be back after a bit. Okay, now what I did was we fried up that sausage, and now I have mixed it in with the rest of this. So what's in here is onions and celery and cranberries, craisins anyway, and the hamburger, it's sausage. And next, we're going to work on flavorings. Okay, I have started putting in the spices. I used up what I had left of my sage. It was getting old, so the flavoring on it is probably kind of nil anyway. So I put that in there. Then I did Montreal steak seasoning. I did thyme, onion, rosemary, parsley, and garlic. And I forgot about this here, which is the cannonball rub that we get from the Renaissance Festival. This is such a delicious stuffing. You're such a nut. Alright, so now what we've done is cracked 6 eggs in this glass, and in that we have started some chicken broth, and we're going to put it in our quit. I don't want that in. I don't want that around the food. Thank you.
But it's a sword.
I don't care. I still don't want that around the food. Kids. Okay, what we have done was I used up the last of this chicken organic bone chicken broth. And then from there, I used a whole bone broth. This one I get from Walmart. This one did come from my local Kroger King Soupers. And I only had a half a bottle of it. I had used partial, so I used it up. And I used up all of this. And that is what I have used to moisten my stuffing. Now, I've got a lot of stuffing here. In fact, I'm making too much. I just don't know how to make my amount of stuffing less than I normally do. But doesn't this starting to look really yummy? And then all the seasoning is to taste. So, and I don't have any measurements. Sorry, I can't tell you a measurement one. I just put it in and sprinkle it on, and then I taste it, and I sprinkle it on, and I taste it, type of thing. And right now, I think it's really got an amazing flavor. Okay, what I have next is some pecan pieces. You can do whatever nuts you want, but that's what's going in next. And this is what I have left in this bag, and then I have another one here that I'll roughly chop and put a few more in. All right, here is the amount, and I'm just going to mix it all in.
Okay, well, I am now done with this stuffing, and I have taken tastes of it, and I don't think it needs any more. It's good. Like I said, season everything to taste. You'll enjoy it. This is stuffing because I'm going to stuff it into the bird, or at least part of it. The difference between stuffing and dressing is a stuffing you put in the bird, and a dressing you bake to the side of it. So this is going to be actually half and half. Part of it will go in the birds, and part of it will be baked half and half. So we'll have stuffing and dressing. Anyway, enjoy. It's a long, hard day. Okay, he is now cutting oranges. I don't need them super small, but I need them small enough to go into my food processor. And these are the perfect sizes. Oh, you're so dramatic. And we're going to use the orange peel and all. I made sure I bought organic oranges. Well, no, that way they don't have any chemicals on them. That's what organic means. No, it's not. It's the best way to get it. We're not cooking till too late.
There you go.
Okay, so I am going to, in my food processor, I am going to take my cranberries. Now, my cranberry sauce is raw. I don't cook mine.
Turn.
Well, yes, okay, and he did a very good job at cutting the oranges to the right size. He did an amazing job. Look at our mess here. We have a mess ever, but all our stuff here is cooked. I am not showing this. Okay, slopped it all over the floor. There we go. Get that. Those are, have you never had a cranberry before? Chew it. Give it a better chew. Needs sugar, huh? Put the salt.
Never, ever leave the sugar out.
I won't, I promise. Okay, it's chopping it up. We don't really want to puree it. We just want to chop it up so it's good in texture. I know it's loud, but this is what it's making. It's going to be yummy. Okay, here, it almost looks like hamburger. Ground fresh hamburger. No, this is that 2-pound, or was that a 3-pound bag of cranberries, you know, just in the raw. And I have it already chopped up. Next, we will add the pureed, chopped up oranges. Okay, I have used half of the orange, peels and all. I know, to do is maybe the culinary correct way. You want to grate the orange peel off and just use the oranges. But personally, I am not that way. I just throw the orange and orange peel and all the everything together and just puree it like this. And then the other one will be just the fleshy part of the orange. Okay, this is 2 whole oranges that has been pureed, one with the rind and one without it. Now you don't get too much of the skin of the orange. And we're going to mix this together and add some vanilla and some sugar. Okay, next I am putting in 2 apples, and these happen to be Honeycrisp. Okay, so now here I have added the apples and the oranges. I put some sugar and some brown sugar and some vanilla in with the wonderful craisins, and it is yummy. This is one you don't cook. I make it a couple of days advance, and it sits and it mingles. If you don't really like normal cranberry sauce, give this a try. The family calls it the cranberry chutney, and this is delicious. Sweeten it to taste. Taste it as you go and make sure it's sweet enough. And that's how you make this. Well, guys, this is a lot of work doing all this. It's already 9 o'clock at work. At night. That's how tired I am. Anyway, I've showed you the highlights of what we've done today. A few more things that I have to cook tomorrow. I'm just tired. I'm waiting till tomorrow. We're sitting down watching Freebirds and gonna have fun with it. So, you want to say
Pointed towards Papa. He's there too.
Well, he is, but you and I did the cooking. Kerrigan, stop.
Hey.
So anyway, we're going to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And hopefully you get a chuckle out of our day. And I didn't really go into depth with my recipes like I would normally do, but hopefully you got an idea.
You forced stuff.
He's funny, isn't he? Anyway, so all of you take care and God bless and happy Thanksgiving. And then I will probably try to do another one tomorrow showing you the stuff I'm doing tomorrow. You take care and have fun with your Thanksgiving time. Bye-bye now.